Right, so I get the camera started, but why is she important? She was screaming. She was also coming from the direction of the courthouse and the police station and all that. What are the chances that she was abused and got blown off and she's homeless? They're pretty good. This video is not about her, though. This is about Larry Hansen of Chappell, Nebraska. Dan called me. He's not going to be able to show up for a few because he's got an emergency up at the hospital. It happens. Of course, that's not the way the police play it, is it? They play like I'm not trying to get help, don't they? Of course they do. In Chappell, Nebraska, people don't care about right or wrong, and that includes Larry Hansen. Larry Hansen is a hell of a nice guy. I'm not going to pretend that he's some sort of horrible person who's always make my life hell or make my life miserable. There are people in Chappell, Nebraska like that. Larry Hansen ain't one of them. The problem with Larry Hansen is the same problem that the rest of y'all got. I was telling Mr. Hansen about the situation with Sean Holloway and the crimes that he was committing. And you know, Larry Hansen just couldn't wrap his head around that. He apparently has it in his head that once you put on a badge and carry a gun, that you become a goddamn Boy Scout. That's cute. It's definitely cute. No, it's fucking not. See, it's because of fucking ignorant assholes like Larry Hansen. A hell of a nice guy, but he's an ignorant asshole. Wanted to assume right and wrong based on what? Not the evidence. And he wasn't the only one. When I got that recording with him, I definitely recorded that. I record everything that I possibly can. Right now, because I'm actually able to plug in my computer, I was able to take the stuff off of my recording device and download it, of course, onto my computer, which is great news. Now, Larry Hansen, he represents most of Nebraska. The cops are always right. And that's one of the things about Chappell, Nebraska. They want to pretend all this shit about your privacy and this, that, and the other, don't they? But then the cops that you're trying to turn in can press false charges on you. And after pressing false charges on you, well, then you must be guilty, according to the people of Chappell, Nebraska. On at least 11 different occasions, 11 separate occasions since Natalie's death, Dula County Sheriff's Department has taken part in threatening, harassing, intimidating me, and either locking me up in a mental institution or in jail on false charges, and outright lying to the hospitals and to the jails. This is not okay. When you go to these places and you tell them about your abuse and they blow you off, they're not allowed to do that. It is against the law for them to do that. When an at-risk adult tries to turn in their predators, it is against the law for them to threaten, harass, and intimidate the victim. But we've got recording after recording after recording of them doing exactly that, don't we? Juice box. Anyway, the longer it takes for people to come through, the more my anxiety gets to me, because I need the help. If you force pills into me that make me fucking stupid, that's not going to get the help here. The fact that I'm a disabled adult means that all of this civil shit isn't civil anymore. It's all criminal. And these guys all know that. So they're trying to prevent me from showing evidence of their wrongdoing and that of their friends. You notice if I call the cops, I get threatened, harassed, or intimidated. If I go to try to turn in the crimes to the Adult Protective Services place I was sent to, I get threatened, harassed, and intimidated by the people that work there and outright lied to repeatedly. And then they get to go to my predators, the local police station, to have them come harass me. That's against the law. I am trying to turn those people in. They are aware that I'm trying to turn them in, and they are literally abusing their power to prevent me from turning them in. They've intentionally created a safety risk for me and done everything that they can to prevent me from turning in my predators. These are the agencies I'm supposed to go to. When I told Cal about the abuse that I was enduring and the people putting drugs into me in Hood River, it's his legal obligation to report that. Did he? Yesterday it wasn't him that was there. I set everything up as best that I could for Monday. And then on Monday I was threatened, harassed, and intimidated at the Office for Aging and Disabled Adults. This is not fucking okay. When the Aging and Disability Office is abusing aging and disabled people, we've got a problem. We've got a problem that cannot be fixed by asking nicely. This is a problem that can only be fixed by either A, somebody getting involved who isn't a pussy, or the application of high explosives. Now, although I know how to make explosives, and of course, I don't have the money to buy the materials, but I don't need them. I've already encountered 3 homeless people in town who are willing to go steal whatever I want. Great news for you guys, I don't want them to steal anything for me. I'm against it. The things that I am going through are because nobody cares about the disabled, nobody cares about the homeless. Sure, they'll give you lip service, but in the end, they don't actually care. I actually care about a lot of these people. You can tell I care about Casey. When she disappeared, you're damn right I made missing persons reports. You're goddamn right I posted it up on the internet. That's not true. I didn't make a missing persons report. They don't take missing persons reports from homeless people. Fuck this country and anybody who supports it. These officers, they're not good people. And if you're going to help them get away with it, you don't deserve a goddamn thing. This whole town deserves to be burned to the ground. The whole goddamn thing. If you're going to support people like that, and you're going to look the other way to their victims, yes, you don't deserve your fucking rights. You don't deserve your house. You don't deserve shit. Meanwhile, I got notification after notification of people committing crimes against the homeless and getting away with it. And I've also got, of course, post after post after post after post of anti-homeless rhetoric. You know, we went through this once before in the last century, less than 100 years ago. But it's not just Adolf Hitler. We've had this continue. Adolf Hitler was not the first. He's not going to be the last. And we have not known a day in the last 100 years without it. Without bias, without hatred, without the Nazi mentality. Most of these Nazis are Christians. Yeah. It's a good idea to follow the Christian religion, even if you're not Christian. Those people are evil.